guys, it's Lucia. Today I'm going to upload kind of a different video for you guys, something I haven't done before. It is going to be a story about something pretty crazy, and I'm going to be uploading almost every Thursday, hopefully, a video with my friend Farrel. Yay! And it'll be called Thursdays with Farrel, so that'll be my playlist for you guys, and you'll get to meet Farrel and see our crazy stories and crazy adventures that we have. So stick around and let me know what you think below. See you guys next time. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a crazy story that happened to us that we thought we would share.
Yes. We were just like, every Thursday we hang out, so that's
Every
the deal.
Thursday.
Yeah. So, we were like, we really want to do something like out of the ordinary, like crazy, I don't know.
Have an adventure.
Yeah, exactly. So, Laura was like, oh, we should go to the Atlanta Beltline. And for those of you guys who like don't live in Atlanta, that's like a walking trail, kind of like midtown Atlanta.
Yeah, and there's like lots of murals. And,
yeah. So we were thinking we'll take like some nice pictures and just have a nice little walk
really
and
fun,
everything.
Cool photo shoot, you know, no big
Yeah,
deal.
exactly.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So we parked in like there was a Trader Joe's like right near the entrance that we were gonna go in. So we parked there, and then
okay, so we get to the entrance and we're like, wow, we're at the Beltline. This is so great. And we stop and we take pictures and we're just, you know, having a great time, and I'll switch sides, you know. Then I turn around for about like 2 seconds. And I just hear like a and I turn around and I'm like, what? Like, what happened? And then Farrel's like,
oh my god, that like beeping guy stole my beeping phone. I swear. I was like, and he like took it out of my hand so fast that I was almost just like, oh wait, I need it. And it was so much force too. Like if I had like a strap on my hand holding my phone like some of those cases do, like he would have broken my wrist. I swear. And I wasn't expecting it because literally we took a picture. I just looked down for a second and people are like strolling their babies around. It's not like a sketchy area yet. You know, it looks pretty safe, and I don't think this happens like.
And it was just crazy. Like, this guy runs and he starts running. He's like
so
striving. And then there's men, like huge men jogging, running. And
just like, oh,
no one helps. No one helps at all. They're just like, oh.
And we're like, oh my god, what do we do? And there was like a cop car right there.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, hopefully there's like a policeman in there. So we run over to the police car and they're like, oh crap, there's no one there. Like the time you actually need a police car or a person to be in the police car. Yeah. So then we were like, okay. Laura was like, we have to follow him. She was getting all badass.
Getting this guy. You know, he thought, oh, these 2 little girls are not going to do anything. Oh, I just got a free phone. Perfect. No, I was like, no, we're going to get this guy. I never felt so much rage in my life. I was like, no, we're getting him. We just started like striving after him. We were dodging. We were like, oh, stop that man. We were like yelling. Everyone in like that whole like area was just like, whoa, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like 2 girls running after this guy. So we were like, great, we lost him. He's gone.
I was like, never gonna see my phone. I had just gotten it like a week before, and I've never had an iPhone. I just always never got it. But then like my other phone was breaking. I was like, okay, it's time to treat myself. Whatever, I'll get it. So literally like 1 week. I've never had an iPhone before. This is my first iPhone. I was like, oh, I finally have an iPhone. But then I was like, someone just snatches it right out of my hand.
It was crazy.
But the story gets like way better than that.
It gets way better. So, like, we just get to the Trader Joe's, and we're like, oh, this guy's gone. We ask people, and they're like, oh, we haven't seen him, or we don't know.
Yeah, we, like, ask people, and like, oh, I was on my phone. I wasn't paying attention. And we're like, oh, great, so ironic.
Thank you. I know. Yeah. And so then little do you know, like, he just steps out, and he's like on his phone, on the phone.
Like, on the other end of the parking lot, just chilling with my phone, like, sitting there. So I yelled out, like, there were plenty of explicits, which I won't mention on the video. But I was like, oh my god, that guy just, like, stole my phone. Like, what a little a-hole. Like, what the heck? And as soon as I yelled that out, he looked up, and he looked, like, so scared. He just started running. Like, I've never seen someone run this fast, like, ever. And we yelled it out, and there was probably, like, 100 people in the parking lot, and I was, like, cussing him out. And if anyone knows me, I am, like, the most, like, non-confrontational person.
We were not like that.
But we were, like, when someone takes something from you that you worked hard for, you were like,
you
oh, hell no, this is not happening. So
it was ridiculous. And then like this lady, we never saw her face. Like we didn't even know what she looked like. We just saw the back of her head.
She's probably like 45, I feel like.
Yeah, and we were like, stop that man, and she heard us, and she like ran after him full force.
through the street. He was like running in front of cars, and then we were like, okay, I guess we'll follow. Yeah. So then we followed behind her. It was like a train of people running. Like he was running, then she was running, and then we were running. It was crazy. And like my purse was open, and I didn't have time. You know, like when you're chasing someone, you're not like, oh, let me close my purse.
Yeah.
So like I was running through the street, and I don't even remember looking both ways. I know this is horrible.
Me neither.
But like, and everything fell out of my purse. And like everything that was in my purse cost a lot. Like, and I didn't want to just sit in, like, probably more than the phone. I mean, not that I have like that much stuff in my purse, but like, you know, so it fell out on the street and people like stopped short for us. I was like, wait, Laura, I had to like get everything back in my purse. And then people like stopped and they were rolling down their windows and like yelling at us like, he went that way. Like all these good people.
And for those of you who like don't know, I'm like a straight up coffee lover, so I had of course coffee in my hand and I'm running after this guy and the coffee's just like spilling out and I'm just like,
you were like badass.
I was like, oh my god. like I wasn't even thinking about coffee, and that's how you know it was like legit.
Like we followed him into this neighborhood, and you know, like Atlanta is kind of one of those places like it can go from being a nice neighborhood to not a nice neighborhood really fast. So we probably, like, I know all these people are going to come and be like, you guys should never chase someone. And I know, like, we've gotten that lecture from everyone. But, like, when someone steals something from you, you get pissed. Like, I know. Like, and for all the people doing it, you should not chase someone. This is not a good idea. But it ended up working out okay. So, like, we were running down this neighborhood, and, like, no one was out. And we saw him, and I yelled at him, and he, like, turned around. He was about to jump this fence, and I was like, I'm calling the effing police right now, you little jerk. Like, why do you think you can steal my phone? Like, whatever. And this woman came out who's probably, like, in her 60s, and she's like, what's going on? And, of course, he got the fence, and then I used Laura's phone, and I called 911. They were like, okay, what are you girls wearing? Like, just wait right there. We'll be right there. And, like, then this older lady who's so nice who sat with us, you know, she was like, oh my god, well, I'll sit out with you guys for a while, because like we're sitting in this neighborhood, like we don't know where we are. He could know where we are and like come back and like you know, hurt us. But the thing is, I had like a little taser and she had pepper spray, so we took it out and we were holding it, and I was like, I'm calling the police right now.
Our pink tasers and
I know, exactly. So then we were waiting for the police to come, and it was just taking a really, really long time, you know, so we were like, felt a little nervous because we're sitting in this like neighborhood by ourselves. It's not like the best neighborhood, you know. And then eventually, like, every cop car that goes by, we're like, are they for us? Are they for us?
And then, like, 911 would call back on my phone to, like, see where we were. And the funniest thing is, like, my ringtone is the X-Files theme song. So if you've ever heard that, it's, like, really, like, sci-fi and, like... So it was, like, it fits the mood perfectly because I'm obsessed with X-Files. But, that was really good.
So we were sitting, like, on the corner. Yeah, there's so much stories.
This guy comes with his dog. Never forget him. He was like an angel with like a white t-shirt, and he was just like fab. And he was walking with his dog, and he's like, is this your phone?
I was like, what? How on earth did someone get my phone back? I thought this kid just like, he wasn't a kid, he was like a man, like took my phone. I was never gonna see it again, like never. He was running so fast. And the guy was like, oh my god, yeah, that is my phone. Like, how on earth did you get it back? And he had a big dog, and he was like, well, I guess he knew the area. So he knew the fence that the guy jumped over backed up to like a Home Depot parking lot. So he just went ahead and went behind into the Home Depot parking lot, was waiting for the kid, and he like cornered him. And when the kid came over, he's like, either I'm letting my dog loose and he's chasing you down, or you're handing me that phone back. And then he found us, which is amazing. I don't even know how he knew where we were.
I don't know. It was really
It was like a miracle. So then the cop came. Now this is where we were telling the story.
So the cop comes, and we're like, finally, because it took kind of a while, but I guess because they were chasing him down, and everyone was calling 911 for us.
Yeah, which was so nice.
They were like, oh, he turned this way, he turned this way.
Everyone was helping us.
Everyone like pitched in, which is great. And he was like, well, I think we found the guy, but we need to do like a drive.
Yeah, like arrested him already. This was within like 30 minutes.
They arrested him, found him. They're like, we need to do a show up. So he was like, can you get in my car and we're gonna drive to, you know, see, tell me if this is him or not. And we're like, wow, we're about to get in a cop car.
So
like,
crazy.
We never imagined that that day, we were going to get in a cop car. And so we felt pretty like
we almost were giggling. I swear, but I was trying so hard to keep it together.
It was bad.
We
were like, hey, we're gonna look like criminals getting in this cop car, and like, you know, like it was just weird.
It was crazy.
And then getting in there and having like the bars on the sides, you can't even get out, and the camera in our face.
I know.
I was like,
and like, if anyone has been in the back of a police police car. It is so uncomfortable, which like makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like they don't have normal seats. Like all the plushiness is taken out of it. It's just like hard plastic. Like when you're in elementary school and you sit in those seats.
In those seats, yeah.
But it's like got no back support, so you're like sliding down. You have to keep going like this. Oh my god!
Crazy. And I totally wanted to Snapchat and be like, yeah, it's not what it looks like.
But we didn't.
Of course not. I didn't want to be like that.
The
That
cop
one girl.
would have been like, oh hell no, these stupid girls. So we were driving, and then he brought us to this like really sketchy parking lot. And
we were like, what?
People were like staring at us through like the window.
Yeah.
You could tell they were like, why are these two girls in the back of a police car? What did they do?
Yeah.
And like we drove up and we saw the guy like handcuffed, looking like super pathetic. Like, yeah, you don't get away with stealing our phones.
Yeah,
like,
no, you thought you weren't gonna get caught. No, we didn't.
So then the cop was like, okay, we're gonna stay in the car. We're just gonna drive by. You guys just look at him and tell us if it's like 100% the guy. And this was really stupid. The guy was wearing like a long sleeve camo jacket, which is like the most standout outfit you could ever wear to steal something. It was in the middle of the day on a Saturday with thousands of people outside. You know, he could have gotten away with it if he like wore a hat and then like wore the jacket, and then when he ran, keep running, take off the jacket and take off the hat. Like so easy.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's good to steal things, but like he could have gotten away with it so easy. He was obviously very stupid.
Yeah.
And like,
it's like, good job, man.
We drove by and looked at him like right in the eye, and I was like, you don't steal my phone and get away with it. You think you can like, just because we're two girls, like you can steal our phone and we're not gonna chase you down? He probably does that all the time and thinks like girls just don't chase him. So I looked at him and he was like, I was like, yeah, don't steal my phone. Was like it worth? You would only get like $300 for my phone, like reselling it. Like, do you really think it was worth getting like
so
arrested?
So stupid.
So they were like, yeah, he has a camo jacket, and he looked exactly like the guy. So I was like, that's for sure the guy.
So him. The detective came right from the police
Like
department. It was crazy, and he definitely looked like a detective. Like it was so stereotypical, but it was really cool. He was really nice, and he was like, "Oh, can you fill out this like report for me, crime report or something?"
Yeah.
And we filled that out, and really nice. And then he like drove us back to like where her car was. And what's funny is it looks like a normal car, but you can't open the doors from the inside, which is kind of scary.
Oh, you couldn't?
You couldn't, because I sat in the back seat.
I didn't even realize that.
You
I
can't
sat in the back. Did I sit in the back seat too? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I didn't notice that you
did. Because remember how he came out and opened the doors for us, and I tried to open it myself, and it didn't open, and I was like, "What the heck?" And that's why he came and opened the doors. He wasn't just being a gentleman.
Yeah.
I mean, but he probably was. It was probably both, but I don't know. But that was weird.
Yeah, and then we were driving, and he was like, "Man, that guy was weird." I was like, so curious. I was like, "Well, what did he say?" Because we didn't get a chance to talk to him. And he was like, he was just pleading insanity. I was like, yeah, because he got friggin' caught. He looked totally normal, like, well put together, not looking like he was, like, struggling
and after
to steal
all
the
of
phone.
this, like, you could just be like, I'm sorry, giving it back, but no, all of this fight, running and jumping a fence and all this, and just so...
And, I mean, he admitted to it. He just pleaded insanity.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He didn't look very insane to me. No. He just looked like he thought it would be easy.
To steal a phone from us. So.
Yeah, we felt pretty badass.
We were
for sure. So, we got in the car, and we checked the time, and it was only, like, an hour later.
So much had happened in an hour.
We were like, we're leaving now.
Like, by Atlanta, we are done with that. I mean, no, we're not done with it, but we were just, like, trying to
I'm sure, like, people go there all the time, and it never
nothing happens. Like, I've had people, like, friends of mine who have gone, and they're like, what? That's crazy. Nothing's happened. But, of course, to us,
10 minutes. It was 10 minutes within.
Yeah, we never even got to, like, we didn't even get to, like, past the entrance. We were at the entrance, and that was it. That was all. Yeah. That was our bump.
But I was really amazed, like, even for the one bad guy who stole the phone, like, all the good people who helped us.
Yeah, who really did help and called 911, and, like, people in the street, like pulling their windows down, like, oh, he went this way, and we're like, oh my gosh, like, wow, it was pretty. It was like a movie. It was pretty cool.
Was. I felt super badass. And of course, my mom was like, damn, you guys are badass. And my dad was like, oh my god.
Chase after a criminal? Are you crazy?
And, like, you definitely shouldn't. Like, don't take this, like, it worked out good for us.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Like, you really shouldn't chase someone, because you never know if they have a gun or whatever.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse. Like,
but honestly, I think we could, like, tell. He was, like, our age, and he just looked like...
I mean, thinking about it, he could have, like, punched you and grabbed the phone.
I know.
Or, like, God forbid.
It really worked out, like, the best possible way. My phone has no scratches on it. Like,
it is brand new.
What the heck? Only on the case, obviously, but...
So, that was
so
crazy.
Funny.
That was so crazy.
It was really crazy.
That is the Beltline story.
Yeah. It was pretty intense. We have a lot of crazy stories, though. So we're going to keep doing these videos, and, like, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, maybe every Thursday or so we'll post.
Thursdays with
Thursdays. So we'll kind of keep it, like, diverse, have a
New,
variety
fresh,
of things.
Fresh and so clean.
So you won't know what to expect all the time.
Yes, it'll be really fun. But yeah, so that's the end of our first story time video. We chased down a criminal.
A criminal.
Yeah, so thank you for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching, and check out Farrel's vlogs.
And check out Laura's vlogs. Yeah, and subscribe. Yay, thanks for watching. Bye.